Hello, welcome to Phoenix, Arizona, and part one of our downtown tour. February 2021 has seen a lot of changes in the area. With light rail coming on board, spring training just around the corner, we thought we'd go check out the growth, the changes, and see what we could see. By the way, if you haven't had an opportunity yet, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click the like button and the bell to stay up to date from the latest from Dewey's World as we take real-time drives all around the southwest United States. I'm really excited about the opportunity to check out what's going on downtown. Haven't been down here in well over a month. And with so much construction and so much growth going on, I imagine it's going to look quite different than the last time. If you haven't had an opportunity to check out the last video from the downtown Phoenix area, I'll put a link in the comments below. That video is blowing up. It's right before the holidays of 2020. And so it'll be nice to be able to go back and compare what we saw in that video versus what we're seeing today. So we just went through, as I mentioned, the Montezuma Heights neighborhood. We're on Washington Street heading west. Off in the distance you can see that rounded structure up there on the left is Chase Field. That's the home of the Arizona Diamondbacks, Major League Baseball team. And speaking of Major League Baseball, this time of year is famous for spring training, which brings people into town from all over the United States and the world. But this year it may look a little different. They're saying that only the major leaguers are going to be participating early because of the way things are going. We'll have reduced capacity and have the major leaguers playing to get ready for the season. Normally you would have minor leaguers and others reporting with an opportunity to potentially make a team, but not this year, so we'll see how that goes. I will say this, as we pass that big yellow tractor on the left, we have seen so much growth in the area. And we seem to have a confluence right now of people who are moving into the area from places like California and people coming down to the area on their usual annual pilgrimage from all points north. The snowbirds, we call them. And then tourists who are heading out this way because, for whatever reason, the rules, regulations here right now are a little bit more relaxed than they may be in some of the surrounding states. So you're going to see a lot of license plates from a lot of states that aren't Arizona, and that's exciting. Passing Arizona State University on the left here. And Arizona State, as one of the largest, if not the largest university in the United States, has a big footprint downtown. And the Mercado that we just passed is one of them. Up here on the left, you'll see the Hyatt Regency. That round room or building at the very top is a restaurant that will go 360 degrees and give you views of the entire valley. I'm really excited one time to check that out. I think I'm going to get up there and see what I can see. The rumor has it that the food's pretty good, but the views are incredible. So we're on Van Buren right now heading west, and just 2 blocks over is the main campus for Arizona State University downtown. And then also coming up, right around 1st Avenue in Van Buren, you'll start to see some more historic buildings pop up, like the one up there on the left, and that's because the Fénix actually is the county seat for Maricopa County, which I believe is the largest county in the United States. So they've got a lot of support services around the Phoenix area, housed in buildings just like that one up there. Speaking of support, I am so excited to tell you guys that we reached 200 subscribers. The channel hasn't been around that long, but 200 subscribers. Thank you guys for taking time out to subscribe to the channel, to leave a comment, to create a community. So far, I've had so much fun going out to destinations recommended by you guys and taking the time out to interact with, respond to your comments, and just get to know you guys. It really is about you. These videos are fun to make. But it's your subscriptions, your views, your likes, and your comments that really generate the energy to keep the channel growing and keep things moving along. So thank you guys as always. If you are subscribed and haven't had a chance to check out some of the other videos from around the Phoenix area in the Southwest, please do. I'll leave some of them in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet but love these type of travel vlogs, we'd like to invite you to subscribe to Dewey's World. Alright, we're at the corner of 3rd Ave and Van Buren now. And probably gonna take a right and head up to the main campus area of Arizona State. And right there you can see it. I mentioned growth before, but those apartments, like I believe they're the Dem at Fillmore or the Marquee, or maybe it's the Arizona State Fillmore parking lot, but all of that in front of us right there on the left, in the center, and on the right is growth. And it's been happening really over the last 18 months. So it's fascinating to see how the downtown Phoenix area continues to grow at such a rapid pace, being driven by Arizona State downtown, while we are all sort of in a suspended state. I mean, we have much less students on campus, much less people in the downtown area. We're gonna head east here on Fillmore, heading back towards the Westward Ho, which is the building up on the left with the antenna on top, and that I believe is now an assisted living facility. It's sort of got multi-use on it, but it's iconic. And when you come into the downtown Phoenix area, that building jumps out at you as soon as you get off I-10. But if you compare that to what you see on the right-hand side with the new modern construction and these apartments here, you can see the old and the new like overlapping and creating the character of that downtown Phoenix feel. Arizona State on the right-hand side, just after the post office here comes into view, and it's really a gorgeous campus. Arizona State downtown is an extension of the Tempe campus. It's home to the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and a robust nursing college that is relatively famous around the valley, bringing in about 7,800 students. On top of that, there's faculty, their families. So it turns this area into a college town, really, but also adds, a forecasted $500 million to the local economy, which is really driving the growth and generating all of the opportunity, the housing and the businesses that you see around downtown Phoenix. As we head a little further down, coming up on the right-hand side is the Arizona Center Shopping Mall, which has been hit pretty hard in its current state. The mall is home to AMC, the movie chain, which is really getting hammered right now. I think they have some restaurants in there that are currently closed. There's a Starbucks, a Subway, and some other small chains that are hanging in. And beyond this parking garage on the right-hand side, there's a brand new Marriott that's going up. So they're going to be building a Marriott right in that center. It's under construction. But let's head north here, up towards Roosevelt Row. And as you can see, more growth. This is actually one of the faster growing areas in Phoenix. You've got the students in this area, so with them comes a lot of restaurants as we're passing on the left. There are some bars and some live music venues. Some great food places are on Roosevelt Row, as well as a farmer's market. There's a First Fridays that takes place where people come in from all around the valley to spend time down there, and pub crawls. Just, it's a great place to come to experience and check out. And I do have another video where I go right down Roosevelt Row, checking out the current state. It's on my channel, and I will leave a link to that in the comments below. Let's go check out First Street. I have heard from some that there are a couple of kitschy little restaurants that are down on First Street between Pierce and McKinley and Garfield, which we're on now. And so let's go check this out. On the right here is a restaurant called the Churchill, which is actually an open air food court, and it's got a variety of foods, different styles of foods, drinks, cocktails, and whatnot. And what's interesting too is that these open air co-ops are really doing well in a lot of markets around the Southwest because we have the weather, we have a little less restrictions when it comes to eating outdoors, and I think a lot of folks are taking advantage. Look at this cool, almost this green belt, if you will, with diagonal parking off the main street. You don't see this around downtown Phoenix much, and it's really well cared for. Let's get out, we'll check it out a little bit, and I'm going to use the Instago 360 to kind of get a different shot, so I'll splice that in here. The downtown tour continues, so join us next time as we head from Roosevelt Row down to Chase Field. We're going to drive through the Cityscape area and check out all of the haps in the individual neighborhoods in downtown Phoenix. If you haven't had a chance yet, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click the bell to stay up to date on the latest from Dewey's world. And as always, thank you so much for watching.